So I started this whole project around this lake, and started out with just one cabin, and I liked the secluded nature of it, but it was just, it seemed like an opportunity to build something bigger because it was really so nice that I just wanted to develop the whole thing. And the nice thing about it, on this particular lake, I've got sunshine tidings at one end, and then let's see, would be the south side of the lake, is sunshine tidings, and then on the north end of the lake is Finch Farm. So this is really close to 21,000 ribeye steaks. Don't I wish? God, if this was just real life. Let's see, 365 times days of the year times 3 meals a day. Let's put it, it's 900, I believe, something, but I'll just give myself 3 meals a day of ribeye steaks. I may not survive. Pray for me. Anyway, excuse me, we've been battling some crud in our family. Yeah, my wife had it quite bad. I don't have it near as bad. Anyway, getting back to the build here. I've done it in black and white, as you can see. And did the upstairs in black and white as well. Haven't really finished it off as much as I wanted to. It's an information screen. It's actually a big TV. Dual bathrooms with a urinal in the middle. Why it won't snap to correctly the wall, I don't know. Just happens to be that it is now Christmas time. That's why I put up Christmas decorations. I think this whole build turned out really nice. But as you can see, the only bad thing about it is that you can't see the other side. We got a ramp going up to a patio here. Careful, that's hot. Full wraparound. That area down below there with the door, that is a barbecue area. I have yet to put any furniture or anything in there, so it's just kind of there right now. Part of this ultra-modern house built with snappy builds. This is the hotel portion of snappy builds. I love snappy builds. It's got a lot of stuff in it. We're going to start out here. My plan is to take yellow flowers and line this road, and then put street lights all the way down as well. If you look on the map, the factory we're looking at is Wicked Shipping Fleet, and it's Abernathy, not Finch Farm. I'm sorry. Abernathy. There is no name for this lake, so Waldon Pond. This is a pretty big pond if it's Waldon Pond. I think Waldon Pond is down here. Anyway, there's Sunshine Tidings on the south end and Abernathy Farm on the north. We're looking south right now. I'm going to speed this up. I usually play at this speed. This is walking at 300 miles, or 300%. This was the original build. It was the only thing on the lake. It was all by itself. This is an actual architectural design by one of Frank Lloyd Wright's it was for a greenhouse, and I just adapted it and used the exact floor plan that he had, and including where the different rooms were, the kitchen, the bedroom, and the bathroom. He did not have an upstairs bathroom. I added that, but there were beds up on top. So this was a Frank Lloyd Wright design. Student. Frank Lloyd Wright student. Wow, that's hard to say. That was the first area that was incorporated in this lake. Down below there is a waterfall. You can imagine this whole thing was just barren. I added all the orange trees. If you get up in the tower, you can see it. There's just orange trees all the way around the lake now, and because of the distance, they fade out. I'm hearing some shooting stuff over here. For me to get here to do that, didn't you? Such a treat. See if we can't go up here. Get rid of the gun. I had to put all of this in ponds all the way up, falls, the water, the rocks. Originally, the watershed came down that way. When I say that way, I mean that little green dot. That's what I'm referring to, and I'll do it constantly throughout this video, so just bear with me. They had to have some sort of water supply to replenish the reservoir, in my opinion. They couldn't. This was just a dry bed, riverbed, and I didn't particularly like the way it was set up, so I changed it. Did all these rocks, stacked all of these rocks up, and put all the waterfalls in. As you can see, it goes around the patio. We'll go up on top to see the rest of it. The bridge, I love the bridge. It actually turned out pretty nice. There's the workbench there. A workbench. This area is so immense that I have to have several workbenches placed throughout the properties in order to accomplish this build. Another section of the waterfall, as you can see, it's coming up and around the house. And we can go on that. It's a glass observation deck up there. You have to go up on the roof. Oh, wow. So I had a splash that I misplaced. You can see that one there under the waterfall. And I had placed it too close to the edge, and it was too big, and it was positioned incorrectly, so all of that water and spray was going out all over this deck and down the stairs, kind of hovering over the stairs, actually. And I just hated the way it looked. So I went into no clip, dove down into the rocks and the water and stuff, and found a splash and deleted it, and then I didn't think it took, and apparently it did. So that worked out well. You can see the splashes that don't look quite right, but that's where the falls above is hidden. Alright, we'll go inside the mansion now. It's a one bedroom mansion, really nice kitchen. Wood stove sit. What the hell? Oh, I see. I'm sitting in front of the wood stove. Okay. That's freaky, man. Butler's pantry. And again, you can see the waterfall. Again, excuse me, I'm sorry. The cough is really annoying. I don't think I have anything cracked right. I don't think I have any meat to cook right now. Nope, I sure don't. Fully stocked refrigerator. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Oh, it's got a few beers in there. That'll do it for now. Anyhow. Dining room. Sconces. So all those are hanging lights that I embedded in the wall. They don't really work that well. I take them out, but I kind of like the decorative aspect of them. Green clocks that light up kind of give you a little bit of a decoration. It's all open, one room. There is no surprise. And as you can see, you can't go that way. I am at the very, very, very edge of the map here. I love building on these rocks. It gives you a real nice sense of height. Back on. Power supply there hidden on the roof. Here's the fall. So yeah, that whole waterfall I had to build from scratch. I think it turned out pretty good. Skylight. Snappy Builds had a skylight. I didn't care for the way it looked. I just used the SOE. Forget what that stands for now. Patio, waterfall. Go in the basement here for a minute. Really nothing down here except for the waterfall, water, and a place to sit. Go that way. We're gonna go this way. Cutting down the speed again. We're going to go over to the boardwalk area. And I don't know. Should we start from the top and work our way down? I think so, maybe. Okay. I have gotten rid of this log probably 6 or 7 times. It just keeps coming back. I don't know why. So you can see there's a post and the fence. That is the western edge of the map. Did I say northern before? I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. Anyway, it is the western edge of the map. And the way I built these trees beyond the map is to build them in the build area, back as far off as I can from them and still highlight them, and then snatch them and put them beyond the border of the map, and that worked. So I have kind of an orange forest. I started this massive project to redo the whole map. And I've done quite a bit. There's several areas that are tied together now. We're going to head down to this house. Several areas that are tied together. Nordhagen Beach, the airport, the whole eastern seaboard has been redone, and it's got the orange trees and everything's all cleaned up and looking nice. Anyway, getting back to this tour, I don't put anything in the houses because it just jacks up the GPU, and the houses really don't do that. So that's a tactic too. Looks like it's floating, doesn't it? It's not. Go in front here. Another snappy build item are these big columns used in hotel. And I just put 3 of them underneath this massive foundation. And then plop the house on top. So that's the upper portion of the boardwalk. Birds. I've heard they are Institute cameras, and that's how they keep track of you, is with the birds. Feel like it's an invasion of my privacy, so I kill them. Another, what is it called? Workbench. Wow, blanked on that for a minute. You would not believe how long I spent on this, just this stairwell alone, probably 2 days. And the problem with it was that this whole wall here was uneven, and it just didn't look good. It had all these different planes that didn't correspond with each other, and it took a lot to get the whole entire wall flat. Another area for prayer or whatever. Somebody might be buried there. Oh, here we go. More Institute cameras. I got exploding bullets, so I love the exploding bullets. Well, it looks like there's somebody standing here, doesn't it? There is. It's a Minuteman statue holder. Okay, moving on. Again, no furniture in this one. Hate it when the GPU gets jumpy like that. Anyway, there's no furniture in any of these. Again, coming up alongside of that big wall again, and onto the other portion of the boardwalk. Some of these houses are furnished. As you can see, there's some furniture on the patio, and there's not on this one. That indicates to me that I stopped here, and I think I did furnish these other 2. Yes, I did. I wish I could find this again. I had no idea where I got that fireplace from, but I love the idea that it's working. I did furnish this one. The other one is exactly the same. Oh, no. I have to put food in that one. Come on. Close. I wonder if I did the upstairs. Nope. So, yeah, all of this is like a work in progress. The whole entire map just needs finished off. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to, and well, I really need a rail there or something. Stairway. Yeah, that's what stairway. Again, nothing's finished here. No furniture. Just the houses. Why I plopped this mid-century down here, I don't know. Kind of doesn't fit with the rest. So, yeah. Go up on the roof and you can see that it's powered, so I could put lights. Oh, that's not even connected to the roof. Okay. Roofy. Oh. Excuse me again. Sorry. Not furnished. This one will be. This will probably be. It'll be done sometime in the future. And then Sunshine Tidings, very well defended, as I do with all of my settlements. I put in, there's a laundromat, the printing press, folding area. Everybody's in bikinis, just so you know ahead of time, and the men are in suits.
Got work to
That's the way
do.
I did it.
Can't talk now.
Yeah. These people are the most messy people. But this is the happiest settlement, or has been typically the happiest settlement that I have. Happiness is up, and it usually runs 95 or above. 96% food, it should be higher than that. Plenty of power, plenty of defense, and plenty of beds. 20 people, 42 beds. They're fine. Moving on. So yeah, Sunshine Tidings is usually a very happy place. True to its name. So what I'm showing you is the perimeter defenses. Part of why these people are so happy is because nothing ever gets by the perimeter. And I do that in all of my settlements. I don't build a wall around them. I build a wall of defense, and it just keeps everything, keeps everybody out. Oh, he's back in his cage. Lovely. I can't close the door, but cool. Well, maybe I can. Let's see here. Oh, he's back out of his cage. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Guess what? You're back in your cage. Okay. He won't stay there. Somehow that secret door, actually, that goes nowhere. I had planned on, oh, this is, by the way, this is 300% running. We're going to slow it down. We're going to go out here to the entrance, and this is what I was talking about, the yellow flowers. I want the yellow flowers and the orange trees. Just looks so nice. I'm going to do that on the other entrance. We're going to take you around the circle. This is kind of where all that ended. And this road takes you to the other side. And the plan is to put all street lights. I might utilize these light poles. Excuse me. And use those to light up. There's Abernathy Farm. So this entire build stretches between Abernathy and I think I mentioned that about 5 or 6 times now. I don't need to say it again. And the orange trees, of course. We're headed towards, and we'll just speed this up because we're headed toward the cabin, the original cabin that started the whole thing. The Frank Lloyd Wright Studio. What on earth? Something attacking me again. No furniture. Slow down. Another workbench. No furniture. And the reason you see the grass sticking up out of the floor is because I have a mod to green up the Commonwealth and make it look undead. Let's put it that way. We know from experience that, oops, oh golly, I'm sorry, bumped the mouse. We know from experience that, of Chernobyl, actually, that after nuclear disasters, everything doesn't die. That's kind of I don't even know what to call it. A lie. Couldn't get anything to play out correctly here, so I just stuck a couple of slabs down on the floor, and you can get down fine, but you can't get up. We're back to the yellow flowers on this side again, so let's go up. And I'll show you the inside of this. This is a double circle. I'm not sure what to do with it yet. I think I might have made it a bar. Oh, excuse me. Did it save? Good deal.
Return to your homes and await further instruction.
So this is the outside of the circle. As you can see, excuse me again, ceiling fans down there make it look weird, don't they? So, you know, it's the boardwalk's lit up all the way around. Oh yeah, we have swan boat rides. That's what that little blue shack is all about. Let's see, where do I have I think the only bed I have is in the mansion. Or up at Sunshine Tide. Let's go to Sunshine Tide. We'll catch a nap up there and then come back in the daytime. $11:30, okay, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. We have to go 7 hours of sleep here. Okay.
Easy living, this ain't.
Oh, hello. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, you're a working girl, aren't you? Okay, this is Daybreak. I did furnish this house. go take a look. At least partially, I did. Didn't put anything in the fridge. Oh no. Yellow and green, my least favorite colors in the world. I'm from the Chicago area, and I'm a Bears fan. Yellow and green are Green Gay Packer heads. Did not do the upstairs. Did section off the bathroom. Kind of like that. And the bedroom's got a patio. The monkey's out of the cage again. Dueling patios. This is kind of cool. We're on the roof. No, we're not. Anyway. I don't know how he keeps getting out. Let's do this. We're gonna go up this lighthouse. I found that if you hit the sideways button and just keep going sideways, it makes going up the stairs a lot easier. Flag at the top. See how big this area is? You can't even see the mansion over there. It's there. You can't see the waterfalls. You can't see anything. What is that? I don't know, but that's not Kate. So I don't know who that is. Running around down there. I think I'm gonna go find out. Let's move it.
Hey there.
Huh? 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 Oh dear, you gotta take things one day at a time. Yeah?
Wow. She ain't too bright. Girl, huh? Me, huh? Anyway, let her go. Don't need to spend time on idiots. Oh, well, let's go to the barbecue area. We didn't get to see that earlier. See, I haven't put anything in here. Anyhow. Oh, the one area you haven't seen. Yeah, the pagoda. Jump up on the stairs, go down, go around the pagoda. The pagoda is nothing more than I had to have a place to stash a workbench. That's all it is. That's the whole thing. And I wish it would have. I wish I could move it. I can't. Horizontally, I can mod angle and turn it sideways, and so you go into tilde, click on it, highlight the number, mod angle. You're on the Z azimuth, and let's see, we'll go 45 degrees. And I don't like that, so we gotta do it again. Z 45 degrees. Oops, on angle Z 45. Yeah, it's supposed to be facing the other way. There we go. Now, I don't know if that's better. It doesn't look better to me. Now it's in the ground. I'd like to move it, say, over in this area. That was kind of poor planning on my part. Sorry. Wow, when did I build that? I don't remember that. Anyway, I thought this was kind of a cool area off the pagoda. You can actually go under the water and the stairs continue all the way down. So you got it like a natural ladder. I wonder if I know I was working on this. Anyway, what a cool thing, eh?
Rather be off murdering a parent.
Sitting in the water. Water's probably about a foot deep. Chilling, literally. Thought it was kind of a neat idea. Anyhow. Mr. Cranky or whatever the hell his name is.
Repeat,
Never worked out.
a mandatory curfew is in effect.
Mandatory curfew, my. Part of the. Oh, they haven't been around in a long time. Let's jump down there. Hurting. How's me? What's he got? Not much. Anyhow, I considered considering moving the build also down into this area, and then, I mean, can you imagine the whole reservoir up there and then down to this pond as well? This whole area would be developed. That's gonna happen. Waldon Pond, I think they call this. I'm not sure. Oh, if you, yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to explain. I think I did anyway. Maybe I didn't forget. This is a gift shop. I've already busted into this thing. Another box here, typewriter and used oil that I don't need. I've already explained, I think. Yeah, this is 300% water. This is how I play. And in many cases, I don't know if this is going to crash the computer. If it does, that'll be the end of this video. So I'm just going to tell you right now.
Did someone drive a bulldozer through here?
This is why I play at 300%. Watch this. You don't even need fast travel. We started out. Ooh, what's this? Arc jet. How did I wind up on top? So we started out in the very west end of the map. We are headed east right now, sort of east. There's Grey Garden. Right across from Grey Garden is the largest swimming pool I've ever made, and what a pain it was. This whole thing is almost all swimming pool. Want to see? Okay, first, we're going to go in here. Half of it's garden, and the other half, well, probably 3/4 is swimming pool. This is Oberland Station now. This is what it looks like. Glass balcony all the way around. The alien ship is just over there beyond the trees, and orange trees again, like I was saying. I have tied so many of these areas together that big portions of the map are now orange trees. There's a workbench down there. There's my apartment there. I don't want to go down there. I just want to go to the pool. The pool is at least 5 stories deep. This, trying to get the water to snap to each other didn't happen. That's why you see that right there. This line, that line right there, that is telltale sign that I did not get that portion lined up. You can see it from the bottom. But, 5 stories, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the bottom, 6.5. Oh wow, the water didn't go all the way to the bottom. But it did in most areas. Well, they're all having fun. They ain't gonna make it. There is no diving gear. And they're at the bottom of a 5-story pool. This is their sleeping quarters. As you can tell. That guy, oh, he's not. Okay. I do all my provisioners the same way. All my provisioners have to wear a tuxedo and a bowler hat. That way I can identify them without having to really take a good close look. Oh, sorry about that. Should have mentioned. We're going to be jumping off the wall here. I play in God mode. I don't have time to mess around with all that stupid shit. Stuff, sorry. My language is terrible. So, I haven't done this side of the river yet. Once I do, all of these lights will work. All of these buildings will be lit up. There's the CIT. The one area I did do, I have a house underneath the bridge there, and I rebuilt the bridge over it. So it's all redone. And then as you can see, the other side of the river is completely done. Even going probably about 5 or 6 blocks up into South Boston. All redone, all orange trees, all lit up, all cleaned up. This is the other side of the river that I'm showing you. What do they call it? Back Bay. Anyway, there's an apartment here. It's hard to... Apartment B1. We'll go up there just so I can show you. Sometimes there's raiders in here. The lobby's been redone. TV's all around. Cabinets with games and stuff inside. Workbench there. Going up. This will take us to the walkway, which I believe is here. Again, the second floor was redone too. Now we're gonna wind up in the walkway. And another workbench in the hallway. Bathroom, bedroom, living room, kitchen. What else do you need? And it's fully stocked. When I play, normally what I do is I'll go around and restock all the refrigerators. Funny though, they never get unstocked. So it's almost kind of playing in God mode, I think, is what's doing it. Every settler has a maximum built assault weapon, armor piercing, vented barrel with a long range scope on it, and they are deadly. That's in combination with the perimeter defense that I put up. They are well equipped and able to defend themselves easily. Alright, getting back to the riverfront. The back bay area. What is floating there? Oh, a rock. Lovely. Not going to deal with that right now. This is my most recent build, honestly. Mansion on tower. Now if I could just remember, how the heck do you get up there? I know it's complicated. Okay, here we go. This is it, yeah. And then we have to go across over to the ramp and up. And then up again. Up again. Nuka-Cola bottle. Oh, we gotta call it over. So as you can see, there's a TV in there. Water tower on the roof, so we have water pressure and facilities. And here we go. Industrial, heavy duty patio. Nuka-Cola throne. Enter that way to the left. Enter, exit that way to the right. Attention, clothes required to ride. If you spit from the ride, you may be removed from the park. Of course, it's not a park. These are all Nuka World signs. Okay, moving on. Off. Oh, I didn't put the benches in there. So I'm going to switch that red one with the blue one, because the blue one just fades out. And then I need to put couches, lounge. This is going to be like a lounge area for you to sit and do your laundry. So the red shows up better and the blue. The laundry facilities, and so you can sit, you'll be able to sit here, do your laundry, and watch TV. Shower, toilet, urinal, secret passage. Okay. Going up. Oh, actually, I need to finish off with the couches and chairs. I do like these chairs, but they're so dark. I don't know if I want it. Color. Gray. Ottomans. Ottoman is my kingdom for an Ottoman. There's those chairs. And there's the couch. Okay, we're doing that. We're doing that. Not a... Love the violet, but I have been looking for these couches for forever. I don't know why I lost them. They were always just right there in furniture. Yeah. Favorite furniture. Yeah. Okay, now what do we want to put here? Marble. I don't really like that. Let's try renovated and granite. Or I could go with that light colored wood. Yeah, let's go with light colored wood because that I wasn't liking that too much. There we go. That's the one. Put the bigger table over here. Yeah. And here. Nice. I like it. Okay, and then learning all of these menus and stuff is just you wonder how on earth you just do it so much that eventually you just get it. Now I want to go to should we put a we got room for it, don't we? Okay. Okay, it's not really good enough. And the reason I say that is because now the pipe's outside the wall. Darn it. Makes it hard to move. There we go. There we are there. And I've already got new save. I had been doing quick saves, and when the script extender screwed everything up, it really screwed up my saves. Light colored furniture here with a bunch of floor lamps. Why do I do that? Anyway, fully stocked refrigerator again. Nuka thrones and our red and gold decor and dueling fireplaces. I'm not sure where I got that clock from. I've considered changing these soundproof panels is what those are. It was being listed as art. Well, that doesn't look like art to me. Those look like soundproof panels. So we've got a little Billy coffee, espresso, Sicilian machine. Looks like espresso. Creamer down there, supplies in there, sink, everything you need. The vaulted ceiling. Normally, I put chandeliers up there. Yeah, I suppose I could do that. It's not that hard. The windows all have plugs in them now. And I forget where the heck did I find that. Again, trying to remember all these menus is just nearly impossible. No, wrong menu. So are they ceiling? Yes, but they're not this. Let's go to here. This is USO integrated. Another build menu. And I prefer these. They don't really light up much, but they do give you a sense of ambiance. Ambiance. Okay, save. You get the idea. I'm really surprised that we didn't crash the game when we were going 300%. Flying through the Commonwealth. So, goodbye mansion. Here we go. Mile. It's actually all right in. You see that window right there? That's actually a window that's coming over me. Alright, we're out. I'm gonna go across the river. Hope you don't have vertigo. Because I have a tendency to just do that. It saves time. How about we go north, or west rather. This is an east-west run, and this is all refurbished and redone. This is the other side of the river that I was talking about. All lit up, all cleaned up. Ha! I put fire barrels all on the tops of the chimneys. Who are you? Who were you? He's gone. I ain't gonna worry about him. And this has got the most massive private beer collection in Commonwealth history. And this is my over the river house. Nuclear reactor. 500 beers in that one, 500 beers in that one, 500 beers in that one. Barbecue, plenty of ribeyes. Why is that dangling out in space? I don't think I even... Let's just take it. Sometimes these glitchy things that Fallout does, just weird. I hope... What the hell? Okay, we're going to get rid of this guy. And if you're wondering how I did that, tilde, highlight the item, check and make sure your item number isn't one of your companions. I've done that. I have deleted them so many times, it's not funny. Especially Kate. She has a way of walking right in front of what you're trying to do. And she gets her dumbass, gets herself deleted quite often. Okay, we're leaving the residence now. Going back, you can run this whole park all the way over to the band shell. I'm not going to do that. Just going to go continue west. Young man. What is floating in space again? Apparently you can see it only from one side. Maybe I knocked it down. I did. It's a lunchbox. Hangman's Alley is spectacular now. I really like it, but I'm not going there. He's the newest settler here.
Let's trade some things.
Sure thing.
And I'm going to show you what I was talking about. I'm going to take his bottle caps and his food and that jacket and his stupid pipe pistol. He's going to get a recon hardened armored piercing automatic. I'm going to equip him by pressing T, and then I have to give him enough ammo to defend himself. He has a large quick change drum, ammunition drum. So what I do is I'll give him 1,000 rounds, that way he can protect himself, and he doesn't have to change the weapon. You're welcome. Go play ball. This is how I isolated Hangman's Alley. Can't remember if or not. Let's go for a minute. It is not. But this reason I came in here was it says where the improbable meet the impossible and achieve the incredible. I got that saying from Fort Bliss, Texas, when I was stationed there. Sneak out. When I was there, called Incredibles, and it was right across the street from the Sergeant Major's Academy. And I used to go there. That was my hangout. I used to hang out with the Sergeant Majors. Or future Sergeant Majors, because they were still in training. You can see all the orange trees all the way through here. It's just been rebuilt. The whole thing is rebuilt. And then the last area of the map that's been rebuilt. Now there is Crystal Palace Church down that way. That's rebuilt. By the way, the highways have been rebuilt. If you go down that road that way, there's the little ghoul-infested town that's kind of half underwater. That's what's over there. All of the highways have been rebuilt, by the way. I've said that once, I know I did. But we're going to just fly down this as fast as I can go and show you. And there's... Love the exploding rounds. This will take us all the way from that town on the west side of the map to the east side of the map, eastern seaboard. We just came through here. This is Hangman's Alley coming from the other way. And I'm just going to keep going until this may crash the game. I don't know. We're just going to keep going. And if it does, it does. If it doesn't, well, cool. Then you'll get to see the whole thing without being crashed. Italian cypresses. That was the area over there across the bridge that I showed you earlier. The mansion on top tower is right there. The plan is to redo that whole side as this side is. And bad guys, so. Well, we did. They're not there anymore. Stop and go convenience store. And I have to go this way along the river. This is going to get glitchy. This is the most developed portion of the map. And you can see the riverfront is done. But across there, across the way, is... I keep forgetting what the name is. That whole area around the Constitution Bunker Hill. Massive rooftop decks. There's a whole community up on top of the roofs. Looks like the door is opened. That should be closed. I'm not going to go over there and close it. They can defend themselves, like I said. Ooh, excuse me. And this is my favorite part of the water. I just like the way it looks. There's an Italian restaurant on the other side of this house. My French house. Didn't really snap to the patio that well, but that's okay. Should put some supports under those, but I never have. And I can show you this side first. This is, you can see the Italian flags. There's a little pizzeria right there. That's been redone. Pizza ovens, that's where I got the idea from. And then this side is all, there's the French Quarter patio. Seating areas. Seating areas for the pizza place. The floating vines. I had this all done at one time, and the script extender update that they pushed screwed everything up. The whole South Boston area was all done at the whole thing. The whole Boston area was done. And when the script extender screwed it up, it not only screwed up the builds, it screwed up the saves. So I had to start completely over. So what you're seeing is the second time that I did it. And I was just like, how can you guys be this bad? Bethesda, please tell me. How can you be this bad? Continuing east, southeast, east, southeast. Thanks for the beer. The gift that keeps on giving. I don't know why. Just right there. We're going to wind up in Jamaica Plain is where this ends. So all the way from the little ghoul town east to Jamaica Plain. This whole seaboard is done. Whole entire thing. Now, I could hop on the highway there, but I'm not going to. That does take us all the way down to Jamaica Plain as well. Actually, all the way to Murkwater Construction. Murkwater was my very first settlement. Oh, it looks like whatever's attacking. It looks a little cloudy. Tilde 15E. Press enter. See how the sky turned purple? Turn the tilde off, and all of a sudden we got cool skies. Fair weather, space 15E. Anyway, and keep trying to give you guys hints. Okay, continuing south. In run mode at 300%. All orange trees. This is Jamaica Plain. There are more animals per square inch in Jamaica Plain than anywhere else on the map. I have gone through here before and done the tour of Jamaica Plain. There's nothing that's changed since I did that tour. You can see one of the other videos. I don't recall if I had the microphone at the time. Up on the highway. Here you get to see the redone highway. All completely smooth and redone. Oh, so the gifts that keep on giving. Roach meat. I'm just going to continue on. Darn it. I can't remember. I think I need to be up on the top level in order to get to Murkwater. Oh no, no, don't fall in there. Doggone it. No clip. That's just put me on top. Thank you. Easy go. Exploding rounds and telling you they're the best.
Let me know if you find something.
Combat rifle, I don't need that. I will never get rid of this weapon. Look at 300% running again. I believe we're gonna run out of highway. And we are. Stop. That is as far as you can go. Okay, so what we gotta do is go down. Oh yes, because that is the exit. And if you... This is... So technically... What is that? Yes. They're happy, so I'm happy too. So technically, since that's a weird anomaly. Murkwater Construction is my first settlement. How I wound up there and built, I don't know. We're just gonna jump down and head to Murkwater. And it'll just appear out of nowhere. Where is it? I know, straight out from stuck. Sometimes, I can't go that way. I'm straight out from the water tower is what it is. But since I've built my first settlement in Merton. I technically claim the swamp is where I'm from. And this is Merkwater Construction right over here. It's a massive thing. I knew what I was doing.